Playground safety and aquatics. I did the case on Doname Buzzard versus East Lake School District of Lake County, California. The case number is 6150 and the case was August 24th, 1939. The plaintiff was Donna Mae Buzzard, a 7-year-old third grade student in the East Lake County School District. The defendant was East Lake School District. On behalf of Donna Mae Buzzard, a lawsuit was filed against the school district where she attended school. Due to actions on the playground, the plaintiff recovered a judgment of $1,500 against East Lake School District. The plaintiff sustained a broken leg during recess while participating in physical education activities while at school. Specifically, the plaintiff claimed negligence on the part of the school teacher, Ann Hull, who was charged with the duty of care for supervising the playground the day the incident occurred. The plaintiff claimed Ms. Hull allowed another student, Bob Nylander, to ride his bike on the playground during recess. During the recess period, the plaintiff was playing kick the can with a group of fellow students. Student Nylander was riding his bike and without warning hit the plaintiff, causing her to fall to the ground. Student Nylander then rode his bike over her leg, causing the injury to the plaintiff's leg. In the case, they state that in this suit for damages, the court sitting without a jury adopted findings to the effect that the plaintiff was injured as the proximate result of the negligence of the defendant and its teacher, Ann Hull, and rendered judgment against the school district pursuant to Section 2.801 of the School Code. From the judgment, this appeal was perfected. The judgment was appealed and heard by the California Appellate Court. The Appellate Court confirmed the ruling in the original case. Neither the pleading nor the findings in this judgment are perfectly supported by the evidence. A general demur was submitted disputing the evidence in this case. The complaint alleges while Miss Hull had supervisory responsibilities of the playground, and when the incident occurred, all activities on the playground had inherent risk and danger associated with participation. Although the plaintiff was compelled to play the game in a dangerous and unsafe place, as a result, the complaint alleged the plaintiff was guilty of contributory negligence. While the complaint provided formidable justification for overturning the original judgment, the court found that there was no evidence that the plaintiff had been guilty of contributory negligence. There was, however, ample evidence supporting that the ruling of the lower court. Student Nylander had been allowed to ride his bicycle on the playground for several months prior to the incident. Additionally, the provision found in Section 3, Subdivision D of the School Code of California in 1929 stated, where special playground supervision is not provided, teachers shall supervise the conduct and direct the play of the pupils of their classes in the school or on the school grounds during the intermissions and before and after school. As a result, the East Lake School District was found to have strict liability in the original case. The appellate court affirmed the ruling of the lower court. Upon the decision of the appellate court, East Lake School District correspondingly changed its playground policies, no longer allowing students to ride their bicycles on the playground during school hours. Module 14 discusses playground safety issues. The module highlights many aspects of playground safety, including playground surface, age appropriateness of equipment, and safety guidelines for railings. However, the most applicable and relevant issue with the Buzzard versus East Lake School District case is lack of supervision. As noted in the module, there are more than 200,000 playground injuries each year, which result in visits to the emergency room. The incident highlighted in the Buzzard case exemplifies lack of supervision or improper supervision issues. My future profession will likely include coaching gymnastics. As a coach, I will be entrusted with the duty of care for my athletes. I will be responsible for providing an environment that is safe and hazard-free. Nonetheless, safety issues examined in Module 14 are consistent with many safety issues within the gym. Consideration for modifications of equipment are highlighted as a safety issue in the module. Within the gymnastics world, modifications of equipment is an essential safety area not to be dismissed. Each gymnast requires specific settings on the uneven bars. The settings are adjusted according to the gymnast's height, weight, and skill level. With each gymnast rotation, the bar settings must be inspected for appropriateness for the next athlete. Lack of care modifications to the uneven bars could result in severe injuries to the gymnast. Additionally, inadequate fall zone spacing is another point identified in Module 14. As noted in the module, care must be given to distance spacing between various playground equipment. Equipment spacing is a relevant safety issue for gymnasts. Gymnastics meets require specific distance between each piece of equipment, which immediately minimizes fall zone spacing as a hazard during a meet. However, distance spacing can become an issue in the practice gym. Equipment that is inappropriately spaced can result in an athlete falling into the practice space of an athlete on another piece of equipment, leading to injury. While fall zone spacing is critical for the gym, appropriate placement of mats is also an issue to be considered when reviewing all fall zone safety. Without the proper placement of mats throughout the gym, gymnasts will likely incur injuries. Entanglement and protrusion hazards, trip hazards, and maintenance hazards are all safety issues relevant to gym safety. Wires supporting the uneven bars are secured by rings which could be protruding from the floor. It is imperative to ensure the mechanism necessary to another equipment are adequately covered to prevent injury from tripping or falling. Additionally, it is also critical that wires supporting the uneven bars are visible to the gymnast to prevent the athlete from blindly running into the wires and becoming entangled. Tripping is not uncommon in a gymnastics gym. Generally, a trip is a result of uneven mats, therefore it is wise to ensure all mats are level and even. While all safety issues discussed in Module 14 are relevant to gymnastics, perhaps the most significant is maintenance. Gymnast moves with great force and velocity both on the ground and in the air. Equipment that is poorly maintained will most definitely result in serious injury to the athlete. Poorly maintained equipment may collapse or respond incorrectly when used. In each situation, a gymnast could become injured. It is important as a coach to inspect all equipment before and after each practice to identify any areas needing maintenance. The Buzzard case illustrated the importance of proper supervision. The facts in the case correlate very well to the gymnastics gym environment. In the case, Miss Hull was responsible for protecting the safety of each student on the playground. It was her responsibility to identify bicycle riding on the playground as a hazard to the well-being of the students using the playground during recess. Her negligence resulted in Donna Buzzard's injury. As a gymnastics coach, I will assume a similar responsibility as a coach. The safety and activity supervision of my athletes is my top priority. There are many activities taking place during gymnastics practice. Adhering to strict safety measures and protocols will reduce the possibility of negligence on my part as a coach. This includes upholding excellent supervision of the gym and its athletes. Furthermore, consistent and completing understanding of all areas of risk is expected. Identifying potential risk in the gym and taking appropriate steps to control potential hazards will safeguard the gym environment and its athletes. Of course, due to the nature of the sport, the potential for injury exists. However, as a coach, it is crucial to employ appropriate safety protocol measures to minimize injuries.